playing too?
Yep.
I looked out when I got out of the shower and I'm like, you got to be. You got to be. But my youngest boy's over there. So,
Yeah, he was sitting right behind me.
Dedication.
yeah.
Like my kid, I got out of the hospital after having that bypass, the bypass, and I called him, I says, "Can you give me a ride home? I don't have a ride home." "Well, I can't. Tyler's got a baseball game." I said, "You're shitting me." "You can't let somebody else take him to this baseball game so you can give me a ride home." "Oh, no, I've got to be there."
I asked Chris all the way home. I'm like, "What's it doing?" And she's like, "It's raining here." And I'm like, "And they're still playing?"
It won't make any difference though.
To be honest, no.
Let's see, they scored 5 runs against Hinckley though the other night.
Yeah.
How'd that happen?
And tonight, right now, when I just left, it was 10-0, and it wasn't Indian Creek.
Did you expect it to be?
No.
Were they playing Serena tonight?
Hinkley.
Hinckley.
Yep, his conference game.
Okay.
And we were supposed to play them Monday night, and they canceled the game because of weather. But we're playing in the rain.
Did Ledbetter hit one out of the new ballpark?
No, he graduated last year.
No, he didn't.
The older one did. Martin, he
The
graduated.
big one. He
Yep.
graduated? Oh.
He's the one that was hitting it off the school.
Okay.
His little brother's playing, but I mean, he's not doing bad. It was tied 3-3 going into the 5th inning the other night in Hinkley, and I don't know. He started switching people around, and it went pew.
Well,
Here we go.
wait a minute, I gotta turn the thing.
Get it on.
Oh,
William,
yeah.
I got it.
you got it on timer?
No, I went over there about 2 minutes ago and started recording it.
Oh,
No, wait a minute.
I didn't know
I think
we were being recorded.
Yeah, recording early, so I think it's against the law, William.
No, not when the door is open because there's no reasonable expectation of privacy.
Oh. There you go.
If I ever need a lawyer, I know who I'm hiring.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
The whole Dominic.
Okay, 6 o'clock, we'll open the meeting. Is there any additions to the agenda?
Yeah, I wanna tell you what we're doing out here and make sure you guys think it's okay, so. Out here at the doorway, so we'll put that,
With the bent door?
with the bent door, yeah, we'll put that down as B.
B?
Yep.
No, that would be A. Oh, you wanna put it down here on business?
Yeah, we'll put it in business for B.
Okay. So we have an addition to the agenda, B, and what's that gonna be as, Frank?
Meeting room door.
Meeting room door. Meeting room door that needs to be repaired?
That's the one, yeah.
Okay. Okay, anybody else additions to the agenda? Can I get a approval of the agenda?
Approve.
Make a motion to approve?
A second.
Okay. We have approval of the agenda. We got any public comment? William says no. Review and approval of October 2nd, the infrastructure committee meeting. I make a motion to approve it.
Okay,
A second.
Okay.
all in favor?
Aye. So, under business, I guess why I called this meeting tonight. The village has been approached by twice now, once by phone and once in person they're wanting to give us Shabbona Road. And I think it's from 30 to Preserve Road. Is that correct, Frank? Or
No,
is
it's
it
from
Lee
the vil-
Road?
It's from the village limits north to the village limits south.
Okay,
So it'd be from about Mullins Green to Preserve Road,
okay.
south side Preserve.
And they asked us kind of what we wanted to take the road over. If one, I better back up. If we're willing to accept Shabbona Road and under what conditions. He said they have money to spend, they have to spend on this, they have, engineering that could back what we were looking for. Just a few things off the top of my head. I asked him about sewer extension to run it to Preserve Road. That was asked, and he didn't seem to even mind we asked. I don't think, Frank.
No, I don't, he told us to come up with a list.
Absolutely.
What we would like to do.
Problem being is we're gonna have to have his engineers come in and do something because you had a problem with the sewer up by the school where the last manhole is. It's only 2 foot deep. Yeah. What I was kind of looking towards is maybe getting the sewer extended to Preserve Road and then cap there for future expansion. Because why would we want to have a road tore up, make it a 4-season road? Because that could be another option of what we're asking for.
And then to get tore up down the road later
Tear the
on.
road up.
Tear the road
Put
up
it
to put it in later makes absolutely no sense. So, I'm gonna put this, we need to throw out some ideas that we think would be feasible to ask for.
Is there crosswalks at 30 and Shabbona Road?
As far as marked crosswalks, you mean, or?
Yeah.
No, I don't think there's any markings there, no.
No.
So that's a thought.
Now we did ask him during the meeting if he was opposed to paying for the sidewalks and the arms for a railroad crossing right by Chumley's Pizza.
I guess I never realized that
It's not there.
didn't have
There's
arms.
nothing there.
Yeah.
So throw out your ideas. We're gonna write them down. We need to, we kind of need to get a feel of what we think people would look at or look for. We're not committed to anything at this point.
Now, Frank, would we need to put in a lift station
Probably
down
would,
there?
but probably would have to do something like that with that sewer being that shallow.
Yeah.
But then again, maybe there's a way to deepen that sewer along there.
And that's what I was gonna ask.
Yeah, I
If
don't
they're gonna
know.
tear the road up, I think in that aspect, it would all depend on the pitch of the sewer. I don't know why back in the day they would have stopped only for the school. Would that be to get
Does
sewer?
it stop at that 2 foot? Man,
That
I
was
don't
how
know.
deep it was. We had a sewer problem down there,
okay.
and it was 2.5 feet deep is what it was.
Does it get deeper beyond that?
Well, it
Or is
must,
it
yeah, I'm not sure.
That
I would-
doesn't, that doesn't make sense.
No, I wonder
That
why
it
they
would
did
be,
that.
that it would be normal or deeper on others and not there.
Was the sewer runs,
That's telling me that it
runs to the north
right.
and then goes across Cherokee.
So, I guess this brings me to another question with all of us here. If something happened, per se, and we didn't accept Shabbona Road, we let the county still own it, and there was a problem with the sewer, and the road had to be tore up, do we have to get approval from the county to tear the road up?
We do, yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And
So-
I don't know why it wasn't accepted before, as far as the village taking ownership of that road. I don't know why they didn't do it. So
Were they approached before to do it?
they were approached before when Claudia was the mayor.
Okay.
Yeah, and I guess I really don't know, I'm not sure where the advantage is with us or with them. I mean, he said he'd continue to plow the road snow wise.
Yeah, he said they wouldn't go like to a lift zone where they lifted their plows. The only thing they wouldn't do is trim,
Yeah.
and they don't do a ton of that anyway,
They don't
because
do
it
that
drifts
anyway,
in.
no.
Right.
I usually take care of my end of the road anyway.
So I guess I don't know what the disadvantage of us taking it over would be. Or I'm not really sure what the advantage to them is letting it go. He did talk about that, but
And
I
then
don't know.
another one to throw out there is, we talked at that meeting about making it a four-season road. So they would come in and take care of the road and do the rock bed and everything they needed to, so the road wouldn't have to be posted again.
Yeah, didn't he say they were willing to do that?
Absolutely. He didn't even balk at that.
So if they did that, I assume they would have to take the roadway up, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
To redo it. And if they got the roadway up,
If you already got it up, then you might as well
Run the sewer.
run the sewer.
As
in
deep as
in
it
storm
needs to
sewer,
be.
yeah. Cause the water was done 2 years ago down there. Shabbona Road, the water's all new on Shabbona Road.
Yeah.
So and it's out of the roadway.
Yeah, it
Or the
wasn't a
sewer.
roadway anyway.
All on the right hand side, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
right.
West side of the road, yeah.
So if they had to take the roadway up, I can't imagine
That's
it
why.
being a
That's-
great,
That's why it would be a good idea to just have it, the sewer and everything ran to preserve why the road's tore up.
right,
And then we're not having to come back and redo it all.
Yeah,
It would be
right.
that'd be like them coming back and doing that on, Cherokee, when that was already done, even though.
So do you
even though
know,
it needs redone.
or does anybody know the estimated life of like a four-season road?
I don't offhand, but I can find out.
I'm just, and the reason why I'm asking, it seems that we tail off with the county anyway. When we want roads tarred and chipped, stuff like that. They've always been, we hire them to do that for us, correct?
we use the county's contractor through their bid,
Yeah,
yeah.
okay.
And is there really that many trucks that use it? I mean, trucks use it, but nothing like 30, so.
No, nothing like 30, the farmers to the south.
Yeah.
And I think, well, I don't know, well, they would post on the other side of Preserve for Shabbona Road,
Mhm.
but that, we can't do anything about that.
No.
15 to 30 years.
15 to 30? Thank you, William. 15 to 30 years.
Now, would they require curbs and everything to be put in there then?
I guess I don't know that, we could ask for that, we could ask for curb and gutter down there. I don't know,
Yeah, I mean,
That would eliminate an awful lot of parking along there though.
it would,
People parking in front of their houses and there's a lot of them that do that.
yeah. Especially going north.
Yeah, cause I've seen
Yeah,
some of those areas tore up
yeah,
after a lot of rain.
it's like, there are cases when they pull the semi in there, they tear the,
Oh, yeah, right
That-
to the side of the building, yeah.
Yeah,
that needs to be redone, you know, it needs to be blacktop.
And I was wondering because of everything else being curbed in town, since that would be being
I mean, it's
taken over
something,
by the village, would it be required done? I mean, it might not be a bad idea to have, like Steve said.
it'd be something to at least asking for. I mean, all he's gonna do is say, we only have so much money.
yeah. And what would you guys like to say? And he did say that in that meeting. He said, it's not like we have unlimited funds, we have funding for a request to do a road and the transfer,
Make a list.
and make a list, and let's talk through the list on, if he looked at the list and he says, all right, what out of these 10 things that you come up with, what would your top 5 be? And that's when I asked him, you know, would you be opposed to making it a 4-season road? I guess here's the deal. Is that to our advantage to have it made a 4-season road, or not worry about that as much as making it, because on both sides, north and south, will be posted anyway.
Right, yeah,
So does that stretch mean
Nothing if it's.
nothing?
no, yeah,
Because you're gonna be posted just outside of village limits. And then
Just
to the north, you're gonna be, as far as that takes you, you're gonna be until they pull it.
it probably doesn't matter then, does it?
So I think instead of having them, now that we've answered that question, I think maybe it would be better to look into sewer upgrades and stuff like that.
Instead of making it a 4-season
Yeah.
road.
4-season road would make it an 80,000-pound road, right?
should.
Yeah,
Yeah, but only for that stretch.
yeah.
Oh,
Right.
From preserve to,
Which, yeah, I mean, and if it's posted north or south,
You're
I,
stopped
Yeah.
at both ends of town.
where
so.
are they gonna go?
Yeah, right.
Cause they either have to go preserve one way or another,
Yeah.
and I'm sure
The,
they're not allowed down there
preserve,
towards the houses.
no,
No,
so that wouldn't even be an advantage to us.
right,
So maybe sewer extension and curbs.
okay.
I mean, it might be a long time before expansion happens, but at least it's there.
Well, you wouldn't have to take the road up again to do it.
Right,
No.
it'd be done
And
and ready and
say,
go.
say Mullins got approval to build to the west of me in that field, to subdivide that, or sold it off to have it subdivided. You'd already be at preserve.
It's already there, you just tie into it.
Yeah,
And
it
we-
wouldn't be the first time, let's put it that way.
and if we got them to do it, we're not gonna have to pay for it when that comes up,
Right,
if it ever did come up with subdividing behind it.
hopefully that would be on the subdivider, but again, you wouldn't have to tear the road up again.
Right.
And I don't know how much more storm sewer we need that way, but if you drive, well, you all do drive on there, and you notice the manholes now are, it's a pretty good bump when you go
Yeah.
across in your car, so that if they redid the road, they would have to at least address that part of the storm sewer.
It would be more where it should be, more normal height.
So, and the only thing on the north side, they always talked about making that so the people that own the houses there can mow along where the ditch is at, cause they're so steep now they can't.
Yeah.
So I guess that would be something we could ask for, is that be made mowable.
Yeah.
A ditch.
Mine are actually made mobile, to go around putting water in now.
Did we talk about sidewalk from Navajo to Route 30? Cause we don't have anything there. And that was something that came up during the, quiet zone discussion, that we could need sidewalk from Navajo to Route 30.
All
Okay.
over the tracks.
Yeah,
And that's what I was getting at with the
gate.
with the
With the
gate
gate.
and stuff, but I don't know if they'd even help pitch in on that for the side, cause I think weren't we told if we put a sidewalk in, it had to be gated, Frank?
mhm.
So that may be part of the sidewalk / gate, is what
Yeah.
I'm gonna put down on my notes.
And the,
Well, and where's that come in? Cause the railroad owns however so much.
Yeah, they gotta work with the railroad to.
Right away too, so.
yeah, they were
Yeah.
willing to do that stuff with the quiet zone, the county was, if we were pursuing the quiet zone.
Well, that's what he said in that meeting. Well, he's the one that brought that meeting up about it.
Yeah,
Or brought that up in that meeting, I think.
I would imagine the school would like a paved entrance into the new ball diamond. Like, that should be something that,
are they keeping that?
I don't know what's going on with that.
Last time I talked to Mr. Willis, he wasn't sure if he was keeping that gravel lane back.
I thought they were gonna pave that and park back there.
Cause we were told as parents not to park back there.
And they've had a
For
sign,
games.
they've had a
I thought
sign
that
on
was
the
the reason,
sawhorse.
one of the reasons to move
No
that diamond
parking,
was
No parking.
to get it so people could get to it.
I think to get to it easier from the parking lot. Cause it is a lot shorter distance now from the parking lot. Unless the teachers are gonna park back there.
Well, from what I understand, the teachers really like parking back there, but that part's
So
not on.
maybe they will keep it then.
And maybe he's got something else in mind for the backside of the school.
Yeah, I don't know. They put a healthy berm up there at the backside of that ball diamond too,
Yeah.
so. I don't know,
That actually looks pretty nice. There's a nice job done.
oh, they did a very nice job,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah, it would turned out really nice.
So is there anything else we need to ask him about, or?
I don't think at this time, I think what we should do with these notes, I'll take it and bring it up at the next board meeting and run through what we've got. If anybody else has any ideas on, what, I want everybody's input, not only our committee, but the board also, before we call him in and talk to him. So that way, we can kind of weigh the pros and cons on, like he said at the meeting, if you come up with 10 or 15 items, and what 5 would you pick out of there?
The most important.
That's the most important to you. Yes, he says, yes, it would may cost them some money, to do that, but he was willing to do that. And he used that just for an example. He said, you may give me a list of 15 things and I can fit it all in the budget. But he wouldn't disclose what kind of budget he had either.
Well, I think a lot of this would come with rebuilding the road, really, I mean.
I think that should
Absolutely.
be the number
That
one.
should be the
I
next
mean, the
think
one.
number
here's-
one factor is the road getting.
The other thing I guess I would have to ask him, Frank, and then see if anybody agrees with me. Hopefully, we wouldn't be on the hook for engineering for the sewer at that point, is what I'm getting at.
That the county would be.
Yes, exactly.
That would be what I'd be looking for,
Absolutely.
is the engineering being done by the county.
Yeah,
Like I say, the water's already in there, so, and,
and it's not even in the roadway.
no, and we don't have lead lines or anything there, so that's all taken care of, so it would be storm water and sanitary sewer that we
Yeah.
need.
And then we would need it engineered. Do we need would we need a lift? The question would be, do we need a lift station when they're done?
Or
Or-
can they lower everything to where
Yeah.
it's supposed to be?
So that would have to be in their court, I think.
Right.
And I guess I'm not sure if they have an engineer that's wastewater, certified or whatever,
Yeah,
but maybe they would go along with the engineering costs for, as long as they're doing the road, they need to have it engineered.
yeah, absolutely.
Well, that's a question we can ask them as far as, are they willing to do the engineering for stormwater and sanitary sewer? And I don't really know of anything else we need along there that,
No, because then they would, deal with Nicor too, because Nicor's in that ditch across the street from my house on the east side of the road.
I don't know if there's any moving that or not, that's high pressure, so
Yeah.
probably not, but.
And they're there monitoring that quite often too, so. But that wouldn't be on
That
us.
would all come with the engineering for redoing the road, I would think.
Yeah.
I don't
Okay.
know, 'cause
Well, like I said, I wanted to get together to have any ideas, and if you guys think anything else, jot it down or shoot me a text or whatever. And I'd like to present this to the board to see if anybody else has any input, on kind of what can we ask for. I think, was it Richard that asked him, and I don't remember, what about putting sidewalks down the side? He said, well, depending on what they were spending, the sidewalks are kind of hard for him to justify, but.
or you can ask for it, I mean.
Yeah, it wouldn't be out of the question, especially if, I think the cost savings for them would be steering away from the Four Season Road.
There's an easement in there to the east in the farm field for the bike path. Maybe somehow that could be incorporated into it. The bike path is not the village deal, now it's the township is in charge of the bike path, but
Okay,
it might be something that could help the township out. With the bike
absolutely.
path. I don't know, maybe something we ought to put down there is bike path.
Okay.
Cause the easement's in place,
And who holds the easement, the township or the village?
the village does, but I don't know if that means we need to. It's a good Dominic question, if the easement needs to be transferred to
Township.
the township, I don't know if that's legal, maybe.
How did that work?
How about that attorney back there in
Yeah, I got nothing for you on that one.
the,
I'm like,
Gonna take your pay away from you then.
Yeah, you're only getting half price tonight.
Alright.
yeah, you only really answered one question.
I mean, that's something we can, if we're looking.
No,
at what we can ask
absolutely.
for.
But I think you're right, I think we need to ask Dominic, because the township paid for it, but it's on it's,
Our easement,
The bike path paid for it. The township didn't pay for it.
but the township's in charge of it now.
They are now, yeah. It's went back and forth a couple times in my recollection, but all the grants that the bike path have got are made out through the township. The village doesn't have anything to do with the grants. There's gonna have to be some intergovernmental agreements, or we're gonna have to do something.
okay.
so who
But
takes care of that during the winter? The township?
Yeah,
They're gonna
well,
come out, they're gonna come out.
Or the village.
I don't know, but to me, this is a perfect time to ask about the bike path, if they're willing to do something when they're doing the road.
You just put village could splurge for a sign, Denny likes signs, we just put a hanging pole on that the bike path is closed from
December
Just like
1st.
the Fourth was there.
the first snow till,
December 1st to April 1st.
yeah.
Okay.
I don't know.
I don't know either. I don't know where that goes. It kind of gets away from what we're doing, trying to do with the county, other than it's something we could ask for, I guess.
Sure. Okay,
If you're gonna asphalt the road, go a few feet to the east and asphalt
yeah,
the
the
bike
bike
path.
path, and be done with it.
Yeah. It's something we can ask him for. I mean, just,
Well, and it would, to that point, it would give people a nice place to walk,
it would,
not on the road.
right? And we wouldn't have to have sidewalk south of the school then. They could
Yeah.
use the bike path.
Yeah. Okay.
That's what the path is. It's not only for bikes, it's for walking, so.
Yeah.
I think we should ask about that.
Sure. Okay.
And actually, if they're doing the road, they should do the stormwater because it's in the road.
Right, and if they're doing the storm, then they should do curb. So the storm's done proper.
You know, I'm not,
I mean, I don't know how you feel, Mark, cause you live down that way. So I meant, if you want curb or not,
If they do that, then they're gonna have to do something with the drainage there on Preserve and Shabbona. Because when it rains, we get heavy rain, I get water probably half to 3/4 of the way up my front yard and then all the way to the south of my property. And then it floods that corner and there's nowhere for the water to go.
well, we don't have any storm sewer down there, so that would be in addition here.
Yeah,
To extend the sanitary and the storm sewer.
which then hopefully would take on have that water be able to go somewhere then.
yeah.
It's an ask we can make. I mean, it's,
Yeah, all they're gonna do is say no.
Yeah,
I mean,
exactly.
well, it depends on how much money they got.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think you all said it, the road's tore up, it's time to do it.
Do it. Do it and do it once.
curb and gutter's gonna up your resale value too.
Yeah.
And sewer.
As far as that land being developed, you probably didn't live here then, but there was There was a plat done for a subdivision for that Mullins farm.
Yeah, at the end, Mark, next time you come over by my house, that gravel
Yeah,
is actually, that was supposed to be subdivision.
And which mayor shot that? Was that?
I don't know that the mayor shot it down. I think it was Briotti Construction, and I think they went bankrupt.
Okay. I remember him talking about it, and then it wasn't happening.
Mullins sold it to Briotti, I believe the name was, and then now Mullins has got it back, so he'd probably be willing to sell it again, you know, I don't know. I don't know if we're interested in the subdivision or not, but,
Especially not those ones in Waterman.
yeah.
I'd welcome a subdivision if it wasn't built in the,
In your backyard.
yeah, they'd have to give me some property. Or sell me some property, how about that?
But anyway, if the sewer was extended down the preserve road, at least it would be, we wouldn't be having to dig in the new road.
Yeah.
No, cause they would just tie in down preserve.
And they built that road up enough, to your point, Frank. I can see it. It's actually higher than my property now, so if they cut that back, hopefully they get the grading proper.
What are the Indians doing for sewer now?
I have no idea.
I welcome the Indians to talk to us. We have a plan in place if they're willing to hook up to our sewer. So I just want it on record that I welcome them talking to us.
Because if they're not gonna run with Waterman from the DeKalb deal,
They can't.
they're gonna have to hook up somewhere. Yeah, cause they can't run down Preserve Road.
Yeah. So I welcome them coming to talk to us. I wish they would. I look forward to meeting with them.
I would too, yeah. Okay, we got enough for.
Yeah, I think we're good.
Talking about.
Like I said, I think I wanna, bring it up to the board, let them know what we talked about. It's not something that has to be done overnight, but we needed to meet on it to kinda get our heads around what we were looking at. So I can go to the board and ask if anybody has any add-ons or something that we didn't think about.
Okay,
And then, ask the board if they're willing to proceed with talking to the county and see which way we wanna go. Cause at this point, it never hurt talking to them.
No.
Anything else?
yeah, I wanted to talk to you about
Oh,
out here,
yeah, Frank,
B,
we got B.
B.
Go ahead, Frank.
Busted door.
Well, this door gets blown, it opens the wrong way,
Mm-hmm.
is what it does. And what we'd like to do is put a windscreen up there, so the west wind doesn't get into us, and we have to lengthen the sidewalk and go around to come into the meeting room from the east. There's a bunch of bushes out here that would have to come out. The way we're thinking about it now, unless you guys have a better idea.
So I'd like to propose that we get with a company like Johnson's Canvas that bends the arches and have a deal, so it's got like the, rain gutter
Like-
and,
Like the canopy.
Like the funeral home.
yeah.
Yeah,
So that way you got protection on the east side, the west side for blowing,
And
and
the
above.
rain and snow above on you.
So while you're doing the shrubs, I think that's an excellent idea that you come up with. Let's just build off of that.
Okay, if you guys are good with it, we'll go on and see what we can get.
I'm good with that, and I think that everybody else would be too.
I can't tell you how many doors might have been on out here. And this one, you have to kick it shut now to shut it.
Well, I noticed when I walked in that I tried to close the door and the rod for the shock or the closer is bent, so.
I
Yeah,
tried,
the door's
I
bent.
tried to shut it and I gave up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the door's bent, so we do need to do something with
Need to
that.
do something with the door, but also put windbreaks with the arch. So that way, even if the door is open and it's raining, but you want the screen open, it wouldn't be pouring right on the door.
Okay, we can look into that, see what kind of,
See what Johnson's in charge for that.
yeah, it's a good idea. Okay, that's all I had, so.
Okay. Anybody else? Make a motion to adjourn, or can I have a motion to adjourn the meeting?
I motion we adjourn the
Second
meeting.
that.
Okay, meeting adjourned.
Okay.
William, I wanna thank you for your participation tonight.
Well, he didn't have an answer for it.
No,
Oh, wait a minute.
I was just gonna say,